Going into the real estate deal in Greater Toronto area without Realtor, it's like climbing Mount Everest without the Sherpas. And if you don't know who the Sherpas are, it's an ethnic group that live in Himalayas. And they're famous for guiding mountain climbers in that area. And it's not only knowledge of the area of those mountains, but their survival skills, their knowledge how to deal with the one of the most harshest conditions on our planet. And those knowledge, those skills were the key ingredients to the success of climbers expeditions. Can you do it without Realtor? Yes. But the question is, will you make it? And at what cost? The problem is, a lot of people underestimate how complex the real estate transactions are and how complex actually the real estate market is. And at the same time, they underestimate their preparedness and knowledge. Hi, welcome to Living, Selling, Buying, and Renting in Toronto YouTube channel with the strong real estate accent. My name is Alex Lakritz. I'm realtor with Sutton Group Admiral Realty, and I'm working in this beautiful city. But enough about me, let's come back to our story. And the problem isn't that you can or cannot buy without a realtor. The problem is you don't see the whole road with all problems, risks, and traps until you get there. And today I will break down practically, not theoretically, why working in realtor in Toronto isn't just helpful for you, but also financially smart. Let's start right now. Point 1, pricing. Right price is the key to success in any real estate transaction, no matter you're seller, buyer, renter. If the price is right, you save your time, you get the full compensation, or it creates the future possibilities for the success in the future if you buy or renter. And if you're landlord and seller, you get full compensation. It's your financial stability as well. And price in Toronto is not something that obvious. Sometimes the same property types, pretty much the same houses in the same neighborhood, just few streets away from each other, could have substantial difference in the price. Sometimes it's tens thousands, up to $100,000. Depends, of course, on the property type. And without proper knowledge of the market conditions, of the trends on the real estate market, and the whole statistical data, which includes previous solds, listings that didn't sold, everything that was changed on the real estate market, it's very hard to analyze the pricing trend and get the certain numbers for the different types of the properties. That's how we realtors come up with the numbers. We're not guessing. We're analyzing a lot of information that we have access to, of course, and we are trained to do it properly. We explained how to do it, and plus we have tools to do it. So, point 1, pricing, and we are prepared to come up with the right pricing for our clients and explain why it's right at this certain point of time. I believe it's pretty obvious. Point 2, negotiation. It's where the money made or lost. A lot of people thinking that negotiation of the right price is the most important thing, and they're wrong. The success of the real estate transaction, of the real estate deal, consists not only with the right price, but also with other key areas. Without them, the deal couldn't be successful. And those areas are its closing time, closing date, deposit structure, what's included, what's excluded from the deal, conditions, many conditions that must be met in order to close the deal, and a lot of different small different stuff that gonna be and gonna require very good knowledge and expertise. If you could do it, bravo. But I believe realtors who dealing with those negotiations constantly have a little bit more experience and understanding how to do it properly. Point 3, access to real data. You will agree with me that to get pricing right, to negotiate the good deal, you need access to the data, real estate data, and not the general one like public sites provide you. No, you need access to the specific real-time data that reflects real conditions of real estate market. And we as realtors and our clients, which is more important, have this ability through the different technology platforms that we're using in our MLS system. Personally, I'm using Realm. It's one of the platforms in our MLS system and I like it because it gives great opportunity to create one environment with my clients so we could see at the same time the new listings and we could discuss them in real life. It's very great and powerful tool. And I'm sure you could benefit to get access to this system. Point 4, legal and risk protection. Real estate deal is a legal transaction. It's not just a handshake. And mistakes in the contract, misdisclosures, and poorly written conditions could lead to the lawsuits and as a result to the financial loss. Real estate agents knows how to protect their clients. We guide this process, we guide our clients, and we coordinate our work with real estate lawyers, with home inspectors and lenders to make sure that it's not only the right price, it's not only the everything negotiated properly, but it also everything done to protect our clients from the legal and other perspectives. Point 5, time and stress. If you value your time, you know that doing everything by yourself could be very costly. It's not for free. And the real estate transaction, it's a very time-consuming process. It has its own logistics, scheduling appointments, screening possible buyers or sellers, follow up with them, talking to other agents, talking and coordinating work with the other professionals, lawyers, inspectors, sometimes with the city, with the lenders, preparing paperwork, submitting paperwork with the time limits. All this could be very stressful. And if the small problem come up, it could stall the whole process. It could create like a snowball effect. And a lot of people underestimate the importance of the time management during real estate transactions. We realtors know how to deal with this. We train them how to deal with this, and we have experience dealing with every real estate transaction in our life. I know some of you gonna told me, Alex, great 5 points. You almost sold us. But commissions, we want to save money on it. Yes, commission exists. Let's talk about a lot of people when talking about commission, they concentrating on something that pretty obvious. And there is a problem with the logic. First of all, if you're buyer or renter, this commission is going to be zero for you. You're not going to pay commission for me. If you're a seller, yes, there is a certain amount that you're going to pay commission. And part of those commission going to be shared with the buyer representative. But first, this commission is going to be paid only after this transaction's closed. So it should be Nice, great transaction, and it should be closed. So realtor has to do his work to earn those commissions. And second one, these commissions could be much less than the good realtor, could get you in your pocket by implementing his knowledge, right strategies, and his experience during the whole process, starting with the right pricing, negotiation, and his skills to manage closing of the transaction. A lot of people thinking about saving smaller amount and totally losing bigger picture, how much more they could earn and get in their pocket. I believe it's important and honest to say that results are situational. Then depends on market conditions and skills of the realtor. And yes, not all realtors are equal. And of course, working with the wrong one could be as bad as working alone. So the real question should be not should I use a realtor? The real question should be how to find the right one. In a complex real estate market like in Greater Toronto area, going alone is a risk and not theoretical. It's financial risk. From other hand, strong realtor could bring his knowledge, could create great strategy, protection, and negotiation skills that will work for your benefit. If you're thinking about buying or selling or renting in the next 100 days and I want clear strategy, not a guesswork, reach me out. And I guide you through your situation and explain you what to expect and how to achieve your real estate goal in the most safe, secure, and lucrative to you way. All my contact information in the description under this video. If you still have some more questions and have your suggestion about this topic or any other, please leave a comment and I will be glad to answer your questions and concerns. Thank you for watching this video and see you next time.